Hasbro reveals new Transformers, including a new Studio Series Dinobot Sludge. Super 7 teases Who Framed Roger Rabbit figures. We've got the Black Series Dark Trooper Mandalorian figure going up for pre-order next week. All that and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNINews. We've got a lot to cover today, and let's start off with some news from Mezco Toys. So this week, they revealed official images and details for another one of their 5 points XL Godzilla sets. This is based on the 1971 movie, and it features Godzilla with a damaged eye and Hedorah in their final form. Now, for accessories, you're going to get 4 building replicas. You're also going to get 2 poison orbs. You're going to get an eye beam effect that attaches to Hedorah and an eyelid piece that you can also attach to Hedorah. Hedorah, the final form, also comes with a posing post, and then both figures will also come with display bases. Now, this set is going to cost you $65, and it is available for pre-order at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you Masters of the Universe Origins fans, I just wanted to let you know that the entire Wave 8 is now available for pre-order at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. Again, as I've talked about before, the figures had gone up for pre-order several weeks ago, and then last week they were taken down. Then earlier this week, we got the official pre-order for Sunman, and now the remaining figures, which includes the Horde Trooper, Clawful, and Anti-Eternia He-Man, all are available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. So if you didn't pre-order it first time around, you now have another opportunity to do so. These figures are listed with June releases, though I would not be surprised if we don't start seeing them show up at places a little bit earlier. But again, that entire wave is now available for pre-order. Boss Fight Studio released images for a new line called Power Stars. These are 5-inch figures. They're retro-like figures with minimal articulation. This is based on characters like Flash Gordon and Ming and the Phantom. And Prince Thun is the 4th figure that they are offering. So all 4 of these figures are available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. And if you like, Defenders of the Earth type characters, you might want to check these out. And again, these are retro type figures with minimal articulation. For you Fortnite fans, we got to look at another deluxe set coming from Hasbro for their 6-inch line. This is the Mancake character. So he comes with a big cannon and several different weapons, a machine gun, some pistols. He's got a Fortnite type weapon as well, a rifle type weapon, some bags of money. So if you're into Fortnite and you like the Mancake character, this is one you're probably going to want to check out. Now, this figure has not yet gone up for pre-order anywhere, but likely will very soon. Super 7 this week released official images and details for their Bruce Lee figures, as I told you they would be doing on Wednesday. So they are doing 2 Ultimates figures based on Bruce Lee. So the first one is the Challenger figure in that yellow jumpsuit, and he's going to come with 3 alternate heads. Going to come with multiple types of nunchucks, multiple hands. So we've seen, as I mentioned before, we've seen other companies do Bruce Lee figures such as Diamond Select Toys. It does look like these figures only have single hinge like elbows and such, so I don't know what kind of posability these figures will have. I never had the Diamond Select Toys one, so I'm not sure what the quality on those were. These are going to cost you $55 each. Now, the second figure they're doing is listed as the Challenger, which is basically Bruce Lee wearing the black outfit. So with that one, you've got the removable shirt. He's got an outer and then an undershirt. He's got, again, multiple nunchucks. He's got a staff weapon, 3 head sculpts, and multiple pairs of hands. Now, these figures are available for pre-order, again, at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Super 7 also appears to be teasing possible Who Framed Roger Rabbit figures. I believe this tease is for Ultimates, not Reaction. And I've done some checking. I haven't officially confirmed it, but indications would suggest we are going to see Who Framed Roger Rabbit figures. This image was released and with the caption "Save Toontown" coming soon. So my guess is we'll get more details maybe as soon as next week. But if you're a fan of the classic Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie, it does look like Super 7 is going to be giving us some figures. And when more details do become available, I'll be sure to pass that information on to you guys. For you Ghostbusters fans, there's a new Mego 4-pack that is being offered as a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So we saw the Mego do something similar like this with G.I. Joe that was also offered through Hasbro Pulse. So these are, made like the original Mego figures with cloth type outfits and everything. This is a set of 4 figures featuring the original Ghostbusters. And this set, it does have a pretty hefty price tag. It's going to cost you $70. And this is available for pre-order now on the Hasbro Pulse website. Overseas, company Hiya Toys appears to possibly be teasing G.I. Joe figures. So they released this 2022 image, kind of teasing stuff that they're going to be doing in the coming year. And most of the stuff we've known about: Godzilla, Alien, RoboCop, Judge Dredd. But you'll notice over on the far two, the Cobra symbol, also maybe a ninja running on top there. So that would be an indication. Usually that Cobra symbol is associated with G.I. Joe. So that seems to be what they are teasing. What exactly, we don't know. Usually most of the Hiya Toys stuff is essentially around 4-inch size, but they have actually started to branch out into 6-inch figures. They're supposed to be doing 6-inch Judge Dredd figures, but my guess is if they are doing G.I. Joe, which is what it appears to be, those will end up being the 1/18 scale. Now, how in depth they'll go, whether we just get the normal Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, or whether we'll get other things, I don't know. Whether it'll be in their classic forms, things like that, I just really don't know. Now, Hiya Toys has actually done some vehicles in the past. They did the troop transport for Aliens. So, I guess it's possible they could also, be doing some vehicles. But when more details become available on this, again, I'll be sure to pass it on to you guys. Now, on the Star Wars front, just a reminder that next Wednesday, the 9th, there will be a live stream event taking place on Hasbro's YouTube channel. And of course, we will have full coverage of that on Jedi Insider. And I probably will be talking about it later that day on a news video. But just a reminder of that to mark your calendars. Also, don't forget on Tuesday, the 8th, that Walmart exclusive Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett figure, the Tython Jedi Ruins version, that was originally going to go up for pre-order last week, will be going up for pre-order on Tuesday at 1 p.m. on the Walmart website. That is a Walmart exclusive. Now, I will say tentatively around 1 o'clock. Walmart's not always punctual on their times, but the time given for the figure is 1 p.m. Eastern time. So you want to start checking maybe a little bit sooner, a little bit later, what have you, but around that time it should go up for pre-order. And then also I wanted to let you know this is not a store exclusive, and Hasbro has not yet officially revealed this figure. I told you it was coming previously, but it looks like also the Black Series Dark Trooper figure from the Mandalorian series, which is a deluxe figure. It's going to cost $30. That looks like it's also going to be going up for pre-order on Tuesday. That will be available everywhere, so that is not a store exclusive. So that's one I'm kind of looking forward to. We obviously will, if it does in fact go up for pre-order, as it should, we'll get the official images and everything at that point. But that's definitely one that I've been kind of excited for. So the Dark Trooper from the Mandalorian series, along with the Boba Fett figure. I believe there's a vintage collection figure that will be going up for pre-order on that day as well. And then, as I've talked about before, for you Marvel Legend fans, that X-Men Bonebreaker themed wave should also be going up for pre-order on the 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And again, that will be available everywhere. Okay, and then finally, we're going to finish things off with Transformers news from Hasbro. So Hasbro held a live stream event this morning, and they showed off 15 different Transformer figures that are coming, a lot of which are Beast Wars related, and unfortunately a lot of them are Walmart exclusives. But I'm just going to go down the list of everything they showed. The one I'm most excited about is they did show off another Dinobot for their studio series based on the animated movie. It is Sludge, so we will now be getting all 3 of the original Dinobots. Hopefully we'll get Snarl and Swoop as well at some point, but definitely we're getting the original 3 with Grimlock, Slag as I call him, and then now Sludge. So that was one of the reveals, and that should be a general release. That's not a store exclusive. They did not give a specific day or time on when it would be going up for pre-order. They said a couple of weeks. My guess is probably around the 25th. As I mentioned in a previous video, when they showed off the new G.I. Joe figures, the wave with the Crimson Guard commanders and Stalker, the date that last time I checked that those should be going up for pre-order is the 25th, and so I wouldn't be surprised if that's when the Transformer stuff also goes up for pre-order. Now the Walmart stuff, the Beast Wars stuff, they said wouldn't be going up for pre-order until March, which I'll get to in just a moment. But things like the Studio Series Sludge, and then they also showed off a new Junkion. So Junkyard is also getting an action figure for the Studio Series. So that's another one they showed. Spike Witwicky in his exosuit. So I think we've seen that one before. So they showed that one, talked about that one. So I believe, again, they mentioned those essentially were going to be going up for pre-order in a few weeks. And I haven't totally confirmed it, but my guess is probably around the 25th. Now, other Studio Series figures they showed off today were based on the Bumblebee movie. So we are getting RC, and that's one that we have seen before. And then also Ironhide, which is a redeco of Ratchet with red. And then they included the yellow stripe, which is, classic to Ironhide, the G1 Ironhide. So again, those are based on the Bumblebee movie, but those are going to be included in the same wave. So those I would also expect to probably go up for pre-order definitely within a few weeks and probably around the 25th. For me personally, again, the thing I'm most excited about was just that Sludge figure. I'm definitely glad that they're doing that. Now, getting into all the Beast Wars stuff, part of the Legacy line, which again, these are going to be released as Walmart exclusives here in the United States. So they showed off Sandstorm, which is a redeco of the Scorponok mold with a new head. Night Prowler, which is a redeco of Cheetor based on an unreleased prototype figure from back in the day. We are getting a Beast War version of Buzzsaw, which is a redeco of Waspinator with a new head and has a couple of other changes to it, including some light piping in the head. Then for vintage Beast War stuff, we are getting a Scorponok, which is a Mega Class figure with metallic show colors, and Tigertron, which is a Deluxe Class figure with white color base. Now, I believe we've seen the Tigertron figure before. Oh, and then going back to the Bumblebee movie, they're doing a redeco of Bumblebee himself. This will have a new head, a maskless head, and then also have just a little bit different paint deco on it. And then from the animated movie, they're also doing a reissuing Cup, again with more accurate animated colors and with the windshields, instead of having translucent plastic, it'll be solid color. Same thing, the other one is Cliff Jumper. So not sure if those are going to be going up for pre-order this month, but those are going to be coming if you missed out on the first ones. If you already have the ones previously, I'm not sure there's enough new here to warrant getting them again. I actually didn't get Cup, the first Cup that they did for the Studio Series, so I might end up picking this one up. And then for you Red fans, we were actually talking about this during the live stream last night, but they are doing a couple of new Red figures. So they're doing the character Knockout from the Prime series, and then also Ultra Magnus, which is just a repaint of the Optimus Prime. He doesn't have his armor, he's just in his white colors. Now those two figures are actually going to be limited numbers of them are going to be offered through Hasbro Pulse later today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So by the time you're watching this, those will probably be available on the Pulse website. I don't know how quickly they will sell out, but those are Walmart exclusives, so they will be showing up at Walmart at a later time. Now, one other thing I wanted to share with you, which actually wasn't mentioned in today's live stream, but we got reveals thanks to an overseas e-tailer, Demand Toys. This is another one of those vintage Beast War figures, so I believe this will end up being offered as a Walmart exclusive here in the United States. So Cybershark. So, and these come in vintage Beast War type packaging. Now, I should also mention, going back to the other two vintage Beast War figures that they did mention during the live stream, those are actually their listings on the Walmart website. They're not available for pre-order. They're still using code names and no images or anything, but there's actual, placeholder pages on the Walmart website for the Scorponox and the Tigertron. So, but the third one, which again was not actually mentioned during today's live stream, but we saw thanks to the overseas retailer, is Cybershark. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below, and like this video if you're so inclined. Also, if you haven't already, please think about subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And you should also hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.